So we're gonna talk about Black universities, dating, stuff like that. I'm Nia. Nia talk Nia. Y'all know about it. But let's get into Black universities and what it has to do with dating. So recently I talked to this dude from dating app, didn't last a day, which was great. But still it was interesting, and he talked about how women are accessible online, which was great. I talk about this all the time. So I was like, wow, this is great. He's literally telling me, he's letting me know he has access to people online. And the conversation came about because he was talking about how he meets people. And he said that he goes to Black universities. This man was Nigerian. He's from, well, Nigerian American. He Black man. He's from New Jersey, but at the same time is like in Baltimore, Maryland. It's a whole bunch of stuff. But basically, I saw a photo where he went to Howard University. So I was like, oh, it looks like, because he had a sweatshirt. I was like, you went to Howard. Explain that, because I explained my educational background. And he's like, I don't go to Howard. And then he was like, do you want to know the real answer? Do you want to know the real answer? I'm like, okay, tell me the real answer. He goes, I'm going to go fishing. What do you mean you're going fishing? That's disgusting. So I already put it together, and I'm like, this man is telling me as a 26-year-old Black man, he is going to these homecomings. They're called homecomings. Y'all can write it in the comment, educate me about it, tell me more about it, but I have a clue of what they are. I'm a college student, I get it. But I know in Black universities, it's more intense. It's more of a hub. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but write it in the comments. Y'all know what it is. So this 26-year-old Nigerian man is going to these homecomings with, mind you, 17, 18, 19-year-old girls just to slide. Let's say, I can't say it on YouTube, but he's just doing that to slide. So this is what I mean. We really need to have a conversation about just dating, the dating pool, things that we're doing, things that we're finding. Because, you know, you have people who say, oh, I met somebody in person. It's better to meet somebody in person. But look at this. You have predatory behavior, okay? You have men that are literally, I don't even care if they're 24 or 23. I don't even care. It's more the fact that at these Black universities, you have individuals attending homecoming that are not even from homecoming. And my best friend even made a big point to talk about Freaknik and just saying how that's literally another example, how things start to get dangerous, how events for the community, the Black community, where we're supposed to come together. And specifically, this should only be for college students. But like I said, down south is a little different. So you have these homecomings where alumni want to go, where alumni's friends want to come, and you have these older Black men who put themselves as they have an established business, they have this, especially a Nigerian man, you know what I'm saying? So it's like this man who seems so put together, and like I said, I have professors talk to me, I have RNs talk to me, I have people who you may think have an established career have the most predatory behavior. And this is what I'm talking about. Just because someone is a doctor does not mean they're a good person. Please understand that. Just because someone has a profession that you look up to does not mean they're a good person. They can still have predatory behavior, and you need to be careful. So stop putting people with these occupations on a pedestal, period. Stop doing that, ladies. We really need to stop. So I'm like, okay, what are you doing out here acting like you're a businessman, but then you're approaching these young women? You said you're going fishing? That's disgusting. And you know his response to me? He goes, oh, well, it goes both ways. The women want it too. No, they don't. I'm going to tell you something. When you are a 19, 18, 17-year-old girly, because I once was, and you're in college, and you have a man who has all of this power, allegedly, in your head, has an established career, has money, like, you know, that you don't know about, but, you know, they come into these colleges, they come into these events, and then they kind of want to act like they're going to sweep you off your feet, and next thing you know, you just gave up your cooch to a man who don't even give you a text back. And I'm not saying that has happened to me, I'm just saying I can see how that can happen to me, or could have. Like, I can see how that could have happened if I was like a young girl going to a all black university. I could definitely see. I want y'all to write your experience in the comments, because this is important to talk about. Like, this man, literally, this is why I say online dating is not so terrible, because you can vet. Men just be saying stuff. When they not in your face, they feel more comfortable. They feel so much more comfortable to just say stuff. Like, he was telling me this, and I'm like, so you're telling me you are a disgusting predator who goes to college campuses, specifically all black college campuses. You go there to go fishing? to go looking for women. This is not like you're going to the mall to meet people or you're even going to the club. No, you are on a different level in life, and you are going to a level that's lower than you, where there's girls that are literally looking to make it out, have student loans, got debt, all this, right? Don't even understand financial literacy at that age. You're in college, right? And you have these men going to these homecomings. Like, let's talk about it. Please write stuff in the comments. I have not been to a homecoming, but man, now I definitely don't want to. It's reminding me of Freaknik. Like, that is crazy. That is crazy. I feel that only people who are in that university or even neighboring, give it that. If you are under the age of, like, let me say like 23, you should only be going to these things. That's it. Once you pass the age of 24, you should not be going to these college, maybe I'll label it that. You should not be going to these college events to meet college students. That is creepy. I remember one girl invited me to which I didn't go. She invited me to a bar that was located in a college town, and I know that because I went to that college town. I was in that college, and she invited me to this bar that is known for college students to go to. It's the only bar in town, for God's sake. Like, it is. And she invited me there. I was just getting to know this girl, and I was just like, no, I am not going to a bar where there are teenagers. Are you kidding me? First of all, let alone, y'all know they shouldn't be in there, but I was up in there. I ain't gonna lie. I was in there when I was younger, which I shouldn't have been. But you know what I'm saying? You know. And it's like, what is up with people still being in that mental mindset when it comes to dating and functioning? Going to college events is so disturbing. After the age of 24, you should not be at a college event. You shouldn't. If it's not led by you, like you are a faculty staff member, whatever, you should not be there. No, you shouldn't. Why are you there? Sorry, my outfit looks good. I just had some moisture being put in it. I washed it. You shouldn't be there. Point blank period. You shouldn't. So, anyways, back to that story with that girl. I didn't go, but she told me, oh, it's the only one I know in town and this and that. I don't care. I am 26 years old, going on 27, hey, and absolutely not. Like, as adults, when it comes to dating or functioning, because of our age, we really need to make smarter decisions. We really need to make smarter decisions, because those be the same men, disgusting, predatory men, that end up sleeping with a girl, and then all this stuff happen and all that, you know, I won't say, but y'all know what, and then find out the girl is like 18. And it's the same men that say, oh, I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know. Like, you knew. You went fishing. Ew. Like, sorry, just disgusting, bro. Like, it's so gross. But having him tell me this was great. Like, it was like he felt so comfortable because of the way I talked, I would say, and because I was just like telling him I know the games people play on these apps. Like, I do a lot of analyzing and analysis. Like, I understand dating apps. Like, I understand dating. Like, I'm getting through this really weird but interesting thing, and I love to analyze it. And also, I understand y'all games. I understand y'all games, and a lot of men get mad, and I love it. I love it. I love a man that knows I understand the game and they get mad. Because I'm telling other people, I'm warning other people, and I'm making other women safe and helping other women make better decisions, ultimately. Even if I'm telling my mistakes, if I'm telling things that I've done right or wrong, either way, it does help another person make a better decision for themselves. And I'm all about that. I don't care. I'm all about that. Let a man put me down for it. I don't care. If they're not putting me down and cursing me out, I ain't doing it right. I'm not doing it right. Really. Like, that's what I'm like, wait, nobody's arguing with me on this episode? No, something ain't right. Something ain't right. I don't want them to think I'm on their side now. Nope. So yeah, that was interesting. We really got to talk about that. I really want people to write in the comments like their experience going to an all-black university. I want to write I want you to write your experience dating in an all-black university. What else? Yeah, was it safe? Did it feel safe? Because my friend really had a good point where she brought up Freaknik. She was like, that reminds me of Freaknik. And I was like, yo, it does. Like, something that was for the educational college people. It was supposed to be chill and cool. You got outsiders that are literally grown men, when I say grown men coming in and doing the most vile stuff and being able to leave and not have a trace of anything on campus because they're not from the campus. Imagine something goes down and you're like, who is this student? Oh, he wasn't a student, but it happened on campus. It's dangerous. We got to do big discussions about this, because this was really interesting when this man said that to me. He said he goes to college campuses to go fishing. And I saw him. He also had a shirt that said Duke on it. I feel like I should have screenshot his stuff and like blurred him out. But like, he also had another college campus shirt that said Duke on it. And I'm like, I thought you went to Duke too. He's like, no, I just go there to go fishing. I go to homecoming. So you have all these black men coming together just to have predatory behavior at these campuses. Let me say alleged, but I'm saying I'm learning a lot. And I don't even go to these campuses, but I'm learning a lot talking to men that are from the South. I'm like, oh, y'all, some of y'all are wrong. Okay. Bye, guys.